All right, so this is Damn Good Radio, and this is Warbucks. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. And what's your name?
Ovie mughelli.
All right, man. Nice to meet you, man. So, tell me about yourself and any businesses that you're involved in.
Sure. Name is Ovie mughelli. I was a two-time All-Pro Falcons fullback and Ravens fullback.
Wow.
Played in the league for 10 years. I am the son of Nigerian immigrants. My dad's a doctor, OBGYN. Sister's a doctor. She's a psychiatrist. I was a disappointment because I didn't follow the family rule of going to med school. But I was pre-med my whole Wake Forest career, and senior year, I was studying for the MCAT, using my sister's books because she's a year ahead of me, and went to MUSC, and I was also preparing for the Senior Bowl and NFL Combine. So I was in a strange situation where I had to make a choice. My beautiful mother said, I get your dad wants you to be what he is, a doctor, but you follow your dreams. If, you can always come back to medicine, but it's hard to go back to football. So I put everything into football and, got blessed to do 10 years in and first Pro Bowl fullback in Falcons franchise history. And after I retired, dabbled in some TV and radio, but got my MBA from George Washington University and then started my own healthcare consulting firm. Okay. And so right now, we provide solutions to hospital systems, providers across the whole scope. And we just added a division where we bring health management programs to businesses, which has been really exciting because, a business is only as good as its people.
Yeah.
And the people that do leave a business is usually for better pay and better benefits. And our health management program offers both those at no net cost. So we leverage tax code to where we can give employees pay raises and extra benefits like free medication, free telehealth, free veterinary care, virtual veterinary care. Like we can go, it's like a bunch of stuff we can offer. And all they got to do is spend 5 minutes a month answering some health questions, improving their health. And the employer doesn't pay a dime either. They get, at no net cost, this whole program for their employees. In fact, they get tax savings, around $700 per employee per year. So we just closed Costco nationally. We have Marriott and Hilton, McDonald's, P.F. Chang's, Burger King, Culver. The list is growing. And one of my specialties is that I've built up pretty good social capital in my time here in Atlanta. I do a lot of work in the philanthropic space, community, several boards, and I was always the last guy to sign autographs. So I have a couple of business owners who still have autographs of me with their kids from way back in 2008, 9, 10. So now calling in some favors, just asking to have conversations about how we can help some of the people that make up their company.
Okay. So, quick question.
Sure.
Because what amazed me was you said free a lot. And so I'm like, how do you give out free healthcare? Like, how is that possible? Because financially you have to pay people and all this stuff. So how is that possible?
And it's so cool because we just got a group, Porter Steele, here in town. Cole Porter, that's my dude. I run into business owners every single day that are looking for ways to differentiate themselves, and we bring them something that it's just the best thing they've never heard of. And it's all about not just what you know, but who you know. And I know somebody, or they know me, who can bring them things that they don't currently have access to. It's a government program is the short answer. Just like ERC was a government program.
Gotcha.
There's certain ways to leverage tax code to where we can pay out indemnity claims for using the CARES Act, 213D, Section 125, cafeteria plan. We can get real complicated, but my job isn't to get complicated. It's to give people some of the high-level concepts and then bring them to my team that will, lawyers and accountants and tax specialists will go into the details with their tax specialists and say, this is how we can, at no net cost, because there is a fee. You say free and people get real skeptical, but there is a fee, but we create so much savings, we take our administrative fee out of the savings we create. So there's no out-of-pocket, no net cost, which is why I tell everybody, unless you don't like giving your employees pay raises and benefits and being paid to do so, then, don't talk to me. But if you like that kind of stuff, let's have a conversation.
Okay, all right. I've noticed that it seems like you run a lot of businesses. So what does leadership mean to you?
Oh, it's huge, man. Leadership for me, it means making people around you better. It means being able to give some direction and some sanity to the noise that is around us all the time. I do lots of talks about leadership because, I've been thrown into the role of whether I was ready or not, whether I wanted to or not. I was the only black kid in my high school. Sorry, in my grade. There was 4 in our high school. I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina. My parents, again, being Nigerian immigrants, education is how they got to their success, and education was important to them. South Carolina had the second worst public school system in the country back when I was in high school, so they spent a lot of money, like almost $15,000 to send all 4 of their kids to private school. And nothing against the public school system. It was just that the time that we were in, our parents didn't care if it was an all-white school. They didn't care where it was. They just wanted their kids to have the best opportunity. So at that school, being the only black kid, only African kid, the only person of color in my grade, and sports found a way for me to connect with my classmates. Football was the leading rusher, running back. I was leading tackler on defense. As a linebacker, I punt returner, kick returner. I was everything.
Is that where you like found your leadership, or was it earlier than that?
It started with my family because I got 4 siblings. My older sister, me, I'm the oldest son. Then I got a little sister, a little brother. And just within that, I kind of learned some small things in leadership, but being on the football field where we're trying to take each other's heads off, and all these kids looking to me because I'm above and beyond clearly the best athlete, but I was quiet. I was the dude who liked to just do my job and go home, and still I wasn't really comfortable with everybody because we play teams where I'm the only black kid on both sides of the ball. We're in an independent school league, and I played Thomas Hayward, Dorchester, and it was to a point where I wasn't comfortable doing anything outside of just running the ball, going back home, and leaving. But I had to be a leader because my teammates pushed me in that position. They pushed me to the front. Like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? No, like, y'all tell me. Like, no, you the man. Like, you the guy. So I learned in high school, and then followed me to college and then to the pros, like how to lead, even if it's from behind, but how to lead.
Yeah, see, you're the second person to tell me that. And not only that, in my life, I found that sports help build leaders, great leaders. It does. Like, just that. First of all, you're competitive. It's a competitive nature. And if you're the go-to guy, or you're the quarterback, or you're just like the best guy on the team, people are going to look for you, that you gain leadership qualities when you're playing sports, just naturally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think sports is a great key to get your leadership legs running early on in life if you get into sports.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So,
appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying?
That's enough.
Yeah, man. You gave a lot of people a lot of great game, and you gave us a lot of insight on what you do. So, man, healthcare is important. People got to take care of themselves. So,
you got to.
Yeah, so I feel like what you're doing is super important.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It's just about trying to give people the tools to be their best selves, because there's nobody on this planet who wakes up and says, I want to be average today. I want to be mediocre. I want to be okay. And I think if we share with each other some of the things that we've learned, some of the tricks of the trade that we figured out, it only makes us all better, because you can be successful, you can be wealthy, and I've seen and been around both, but if you don't have your health, you have nothing. And so programs like this that are able to offer employees a chance to live healthier lives, live better lives, and live life, period, because your health ain't where it needs to be, you ain't gonna be here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
when you offer things like that, you're really able to sleep well at night, because you're really making a difference.
Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.